And after 4 months of us just completely doing nothing and doing the stuff that, you usually do in the back of the woods, which is not weird at all, we're finally back with episode 13 of the Mysterious Golden Blocks podcast.
Something.
Because I'm guessing you're not looking at the screen share, are you?
No, you're not looking at the screen shares.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey guys, can someone? Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I echoing?
No.
No.
Okay, can someone send me $5?
Oh my god.
No.
Jesus Christ. Well,
I want to have the cool effect too, please.
No.
all right. Well, we're back with episode 13 of MGB podcast. So we usually got the crew here. We have I got a couple of faces that you probably have not seen yet, and as well as returning faces like myself, Big Dingus, because I usually just abbreviate myself as Big Dingus because I am a big dingus. And to my right, that's Mr. Tyler. Is that correct?
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Mr. Tyler.
I have a Courage Cowardly Dog icon.
Which I think this is the first time you're on with us, right?
Second time.
Second time? Oh yeah, because the first time you kind of went boop. Because it was your mom's birthday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because that was exactly.
So kind of bad time.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, we were trying to do stuff, scheduled,
Yeah.
but
I guess it was just time on my part.
no, it's
Sadly, Aaron isn't here today.
yeah,
Wish he
but
could.
I mean, he's busy. Like a lot of us got busy lives. A lot of us do a lot of things. And it's like I said, it's been 4 months since you've actually heard from us. Because the last recording date was actually April 24th, and today is August 8th or August 24th. So it's been exactly.
It's not
I
August
think
8th.
not.
It's
It's not August 8th.
Or I mean August 24th. That's what I was saying.
I know.
It's been exactly 4 months since you guys had heard from us, which means there's going to be quite a few topics that have spanned since April to August, which first thing I kind of want to do is catch up, which is actually what we were doing before. As well as that, next to Tyler, we got Dom. So
Hello.
Dom is back.
Hello. It's me again.
This time
Welcome
he doesn't
back.
have his camera on.
No, I don't. I could turn it on, but I'm not
Okay,
sure.
turn it on. Sure.
I'm trying to see what Dom looks like.
He just.
Oh! What was that?
It's me.
Mobile Hornets is this?
It's me.
Bro, I think
again.
operator's in your window, man.
His body pillow just moves. He just turns on his camera and his body pillow's behind him.
Bro, the body pillows on fucking SCP-173.
Oh no!
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh my god.
Bro, fucking body pillows, the sculpture.
Guys, I used to work at TJ Maxx, and I had this woman come in with her son, and she was like angry for no reason. She's like, "Do you guys sell body pillow covers?" And I just knew.
I've already explained the backstory of my pillow.
So
Bro, look, hold on. Dom, look at those chops. You got those sideburns.
What can I say?
I'm doing some sideburns too, but I'm gonna
A
shave.
lot of yeah.
Oh my
I'm
I
in
just-
the Discord mod.
I just
He's
rocked
getting
my
some
goatee. So.
J-flats right now.
Oof.
Bro, you've been
Jay
growing
Flat.
those for a solid 3 years.
I have not for 3. It's actually. I know.
Wait, how long? How long?
The end of September will be 2 years. I've been growing out my
Oh
hair.
my god.
Yeah, I know. It's been a
Bro, why
long
don't
ride.
you just cut it? Do you just like
Because I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
Dom would look weird to us without his hair.
I know.
Bro, just imagine like one day we just call him. He turns on his camera. He has like very short hair. He has,
No,
like, a
we get
buzz
into
cut.
a call. We get into a call. He's just bald.
I would actually
He
be
looks like that one
really
image of
scared.
Doug
I would
Walker.
probably like.
I would too. I would be so sad.
Imagine.
I would not
has
be
no
here.
more. Like, he has no more sideburns, no more hair, no more. Like he just turned on his camera like without his glasses. He looks like a totally new dude.
He just looked like that one Photoshop image of Doug Walker that I edited into Slender Man.
Why do
Bro.
I feel like Dom
Bro.
with short hair would look like that the flex tape guy?
Phil
Oh
Swift.
no, Phil
Phil
Swift.
Swift.
No.
Phil
Bro,
He would
Swift.
not look like Phil Lee Swift.
You should
Let me
also-
let me bring in everybody else because we got Emma in here. We got Emma back in here.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
We
Yeah,
also
I'm
have we also have the creator himself. We got DJ below me
As always.
as
What is
always.
up?
And we also got Skivvy for the first time, I believe.
Nope.
Oh, it's not the first time.
Oh,
So this is Skivvy's second time or?
Second time.
Okay, cool. So it's second times for Tyler and Skivvy, so that's good. And then for all of us, we've actually been here for a little while, except for
John-
Emma because Emma came back
Yeah.
recently,
Oh,
months
Baba.
back. So yeah,
I think she was in the New Year one.
yeah.
yeah, she was in a couple.
New
I
Year
wasn't
one.
in that one.
That's because you were busy. You're a busy little man.
I don't know.
But so we're all just catching up here. We also got a lot of stuff to talk about. Like I said, because it's been about 4 months since a lot of stuff has came up
It's been so
throughout
long
the nation.
since last I've seen my son.
Shut
my
up
son,
about
Chris
Five Nights at
Chan.
Freddy's.
Chris Chan reference.
That's
What?
not
What?
Chris Chan.
No, he went to jail.
Should we talk about Chris
jeez.
Chan or is that too bad?
Yeah, is that too bad?
No,
We could talk
no,
about-
we could.
Who?
The things he did
Uh,
to Chris Chan.
Yeah, Chris Chan.
Do you know who that is, Emma?
Oh God, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Can we not?
Sure. I
Dang.
don't care.
All right. Well, it looks like we're done.
my mom.
So, the first article that I have here, this is from comicbook.com. This is usually a source that I pull a lot of my articles from that I also do read on a daily basis because I actually do like where they're getting their information from, and it's something that I kind of been looking into for a while now. The first article that I did want to talk about was a movie that's actually created by the mastermind himself, Phil Tippett, which is called Mad God.
The Joker?
No.
The Joker?
No, not the Joker.
baby?
It is
Bro,
the
actually
Joker?
called
The
Mad
Joker
God.
too.
Bruh,
The
the
Joker?
comedian.
Castaway 2,
No.
Wilson's Revenge.
No.
Alvin
Yeah,
and the
you can
Chipmunks
hear
Shipwrecked?
It's the Five Nights at Freddy's movie starring Markiplier.
Oh,
Yeah, I would love that.
jeez.
Let's talk
Bro,
about
wait,
it.
okay, when is
Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked?
Let me read the article.
when is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie actually gonna come out?
Never.
I
It's
actually
like the
don't know.
fucking-
I don't know.
It's like-
Bro,
It's
like Mario.
bro, the
It's like
movie's been
Mario
stuck in
movie.
limbo the past 7 years.
It's
I
like
think
3.
it's like this Mario movie, but I'm pretty sure they started recording this
Yeah, they-
year in spring.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
They
did.
announced it in like 2015. It's
Yeah.
I want to read about this.
Then
No.
read
Then
about
read
it,
it.
bro.
Go ahead.
I am.
Okay.
I am. This is actually a review article. This was reviewed by Spencer Perry. The article was released today at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So it says, after an incredibly prolific career in the 1970s and 80s, stop-motion effects maestro Phil Tippett nearly met his end when the art form he had dedicated to his life thanks to Jurassic Park blowing the doors off of CGI capabilities. Tippett would continue work afterwards, but his Tippett studio was forced to catch up with the times and became a traditional visual effects house working with computer effects. That didn't stop the man who continued to toy away with his full-length stop-motion epic Mad God that he started in 1987. The fact that he started this film in 1987 and it's just being released this month at the Fantasia Film Festival. That's about 40 years of work going into this movie.
This literally matches up with the FNAF joke I made because
no,
of
I
the
was
bite
about
of 87.
No, I was about to when you said 87. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was like, oh my god.
I
FNAF.
didn't want to either.
But this is about 40 years of work. It says and
Was
has
that the
continued
bite
to
of
produce.
87?
Shut up, Mark.
Oh, his real name is Mark.
Mark.
Oh God.
No, it isn't.
Oh, okay, Mark.
Markiplier.
And he has continued to produce off and on for over 30 years. In that regard, the film feels like he is the titler deity, and he's showing the world what he could have done for them. It's really cool. I definitely, when I watched the trailer, this caught my attention a lot because a lot of the claymation effects were really good. Like, you guys gotta check this shit out because it's actually phenomenal. When I was watching that trailer, it seriously caught my attention and a lot of other film buffs' attention as well. Since a bunch of us are doing a lot of like content creating with both TV series and artistic with comic creating and stuff like that. Like this was definitely something that really just caught me off guard, like out of nowhere. I was really, really blown by it, by just the trailer itself. Well, I know you guys this is probably the first time for all of you guys hearing about this, huh?
Yeah.
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 This is my first time hearing about Phil Tibbett because I'm a baby.
Phil Tibbett? Yeah,
Same.
Phil Tibbett is a huge claymation art maestro. He has done works from back in the days. I actually don't recall like what stuff he's worked on, but I could look real quickly. It's just a lot of he's done a lot of work back in the days.
He's worked on every single popular stop motion film, like A Nightmare on Christmas, The Nightmare Before Christmas, probably. I don't know.
Wait, is he the guy that made Coraline?
No.
Let me. No, I don't think so. He's done a different amount of movies. I can actually see what his work was. He actually did. He did. What is it? He modeled Dark Overlord from Howard the Duck, from the original Howard the Duck movie. He did that. He also did the animation for the robot sequences in RoboCop for ED-209. He also did some of the dinosaur sculptures from the series Dinosaurs from 1985. There's a lot of work that he has done. He also worked a little bit with Empire Strikes Back, but that's really all he has done up till when the first Jurassic Park movie came out. But he also did put some work into a whole bunch of other stuff. But like it says in the article, his studio, Tibbett Studios, became more of a visual effects studio, more than animation and claymation and stuff like that. More practical effects, and then became a more modern effects studio because of using like computerized like CGI and stuff like that. So it's taken away the creativity. I can see why he was just a bit, discouraged about it, just due to the fact that they had to become a more modernized studio with the computer. The computer CGI and all that other stuff, because they were trying to stray away from like original stuff, which was like the practical effects and stuff like that. Is there anything that you guys wanted to talk about other than like all these other articles that I have? Because there's a few other stuff that I do have, and there's stuff that I do have here that you guys mentioned before we even started recording this.
I do want to bring up about Luca.
Okay.
Luca and the
I want to
Spider-Man
shamelessly
movie.
plug myself.
Oh, you want to shamelessly plug yourself?
Yes.
Like,
Alright, do it.
Go watch the Boys of the Worst on Skivvy123 on YouTube.
Okay,
True.
Johnny, when you're editing that, cut it out when he says "go watch," and then
Shut your face!
No, cut it out. No, cut it out. right before he says the thing. He just says, "Go,
Go
watch."
watch the worst of the worst on the
Okay,
YouTube.
cut this entire part out.
I'm going to murder you, Tyler.
Okay.
That's violent.
Your body will be found, and it will be identified as a John Doe.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Your body will become the DB Cooper of corpses.
I'm checking Twitter. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm checking Twitter.
You're gonna be trending on Twitter.
Anyway,
Why is Thor 2 trending on Twitter?
who knows? Anyways, so Luca. That's the latest Pixar film as of right now.
Yep.
I saw it. The day it came out. I absolutely loved it.
It was really good.
I never got a chance to watch it. I will be completely honest. Even though I do love a lot of Pixar's films, I just
Oh my
never
God.
got a chance to watch it yet.
Mhm.
Okay, you have Disney Plus, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, and the good thing is that Pixar recently, with like Soul and Luca, they haven't put their movies on your access, so they're just free when you have Disney Plus.
Mhm.
No, and I do understand that. I just haven't gotten the chance to really look into it, even though it was the latest film from Pixar.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff talking about that film particularly. I just haven't had the chance to do so because
I loved it. I loved it. I
was
love
good.
how they took place like
in Italy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Old
yeah.
Italy.
I thought it was really cool because I heard certain stuff about it. It's just like taking like the good thing is that they're getting different backgrounds more with like a lot of their films. That's involved with Pixar.
Yeah.
Pigs Bar.
I don't know. I guess I just prefer like the old Pixar movies, but I just didn't really enjoy
Luca.
Luca. Yeah.
Can we just
I
say that
guess,
any
I guess
Pixar...
it's just not my type of like movie. I guess I just didn't really enjoy it.
Can we just say that any movie Pixar will ever make and has made will definitely be better than The Good Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That movie was so boring.
You guys
I
didn't
like-
like it?
Bro, my
I thought it was
teacher.
alright.
Yeah, it was alright.
No, that movie was
It
boring.
was
boring.
watchable. It was
Like, yeah, okay.
watchable.
Mhm.
I actually enjoyed The Good Dinosaur.
My teacher made the entire class, like in like second grade, watch The Good Dinosaur, or no, it was like second or third, and in the first 20 minutes, half the class was asleep.
That movie is so boring.
I'm really surprised right now. Like I thought it was an
I-
enjoyable movie.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
The Good Dinosaur has like been rated like the worst Pixar movie.
Really, I did not know
Yeah.
this.
It did well in the box office though.
Because
Yeah,
it was
but, like,
released
for you,
on
because it's
Thanksgiving.
Pixar.
Yeah,
And it's
Because
Pixar.
it's Pixar, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I'm-
anything by Pixar is destined to do good.
Mhm.
Literally the reason why I mean it wasn't like, a box office failure, but it was, a general failure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this: I don't care what anyone says. I love Toy Story 4. I don't care what
It
anyone
was good.
says.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I've
Toy
never
Story-
seen it, so I don't know.
Toy Story 4 was great.
I only had one complaint, but that's it.
The only thing I have to say is like, why?
I still, I think it should have ended at 3, but I still think Toy Story 1 and 3 are the best.
I mean, I'm glad they finally ended it at 4, but yeah, I definitely do agree
Now
with that
get ready to
statement.
Toy Story 5, Toys in the Hood.
Actually, speaking of that, Tim Allen was like, "Hey, they should just make a fifth one."
No, I mean they already closed it off at 4. They basically like set in stone, especially with Woody's story. Like they totally
Well, don't
finished that
spoil
story.
it. I don't know what the I've never seen it, please.
Well, I'm just saying that right now. Like that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I mean, it
All right.
is a small spoiler because like I just kind of ruined somebody's, storyline. But yeah.
Okay, but I will say, even though it should end there, I wouldn't be mad if they made a fifth one because I'm gonna watch.
If they
regardless.
made a fifth one, I would just say why. I mean, there doesn't need to be a fifth one at all.
No, there really doesn't.
Toy Story 6, Toys in Space,
Electric
Toy Story
Boogaloo.
7,
Electric Boogaloo.
Revenge of the Toys,
Well,
Toy Story 8, Toys in Hell.
Yeah, I was about to say Toy Story 8, Toys Go to Hell.
I just
Toy Story 9.
Bro, Toy Story, it just follows the entire Friday the 13th, like, trilogy, like, the entire Friday the 13th franchise. Again,
Toy Story 9, The Dream Child.
I know,
oh my god.
I know it isn't, but still.
Bro, Toy Story 10, Woody Takes Manhattan.
Toy Story 11, The Toy Dimension.
Bro,
Toy Story 12, Lost in New York.
You guys are
Toy
just
Story-
pulling off parodies out of your guys'
Toy
Bro.
13, Far From Toys.
Bro. Toy Story 14, Woody versus Buzz.
Oh my
Toy
god.
Story 15. Why are we still doing this?
Toy
No,
Story.
no. If we're following the Friday the 13th franchise, we gotta make Toy Story 16 a reboot of the first one.
No, we gotta make Toy Story 16 Toys Back to the Hood.
And then 17 is the reboot.
No, 17 is Toy Story 17.
Shut up!
Okay, what was the Toy
What's the
Story
next topic,
H2O?
Johnny?
Toy Story H2O.
That's just Halloween,
I know.
bro. No,
What have we done? What have we done?
It's like the Toy Story MCU, but worse.
I just want to say one. I want to say one more thing before we move on. Toy Story 3 was the darkest one.
And it's my favorite.
Yeah, it
because of
was.
that.
It
Toy
was.
Story 2 was my favorite.
Toy Story 2
was good.
is a classic, honestly.
Yeah, Toy Story 2 is really good. I just don't consider it my favorite like I do with 1.
I think
I just wanna
at that
say-
point. Oh, what were you gonna say, Skibby?
I want to say that I've only seen Toy Story 1.
So
Get the out of my life.
Toy Story
Wow,
2.
DJ
Okay, so
getting
I'm
mad
just gonna
over
say this.
opinions.
Well, here's
That
this is,
wasn't an opinion.
I know.
this is what I'm gonna say. The reason why I liked Toy Story 2 a lot is because they actually got a lot more of the character designs better, especially since Toy Story 1. Because if you guys knew, a lot of the kids' designs were actually designs off of Andy because they were just really bad at making a lot of character designs back then. But like when Toy Story 2,
Toy Story was like the first feature-length animated movie.
yeah, so like when
like,
Toy
no
Story
duh.
2 came out, it's like they got better at it. It was, they got
Story-
All right, Johnny. What is your like all-time favorite Pixar movie?
Pixar movie, Wall-E.
Pixar movie, yes. Wall-E.
Same.
Wall-E and Monsters Inc. are probably my favorites.
Wall-E is probably my favorite, just because the story itself was
Oh, dude,
very,
Wall-E-
very sentimental. Like it just,
Yeah,
Now,
Wall-E-
Johnny,
Wall-E is so great.
like the story itself is just so like amazing, just due to the fact that Wall-E is just trying to connect with Eve, like whatever way or distance he's trying to connect with her.
He wants to give Eve the bolt.
Okay.
oh Jesus Christ, I almost said you ruined it like a child. You ruined my dream journal.
I did not.
oh Jesus, who was that?
That was Emma.
I thought that was like Tyler.
Listen, man, I'm not that loud. I'm not that annoying.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding,
yo. Anyways, Johnny, since you like The Good Dinosaur, what's your least favorite Pixar movie?
Honestly, there hasn't been a least favorite Pixar film for me yet. Honestly,
neither.
like a lot of the Pixar film, oh no, they're not made by that studio. Never mind.
What did you think it was gonna be?
Okay,
There's
I know it's not made by this studio, but the worst film like I've seen to date was the Emoji Movie.
Oh
That-
yeah.
That is the
they
worst
ruined it.
movie. That is the
ruined it.
worst movie.
Wait, what movie?
The
Like
Emoji
that.
Movie.
The Emoji Movie is my favorite now.
What?
No,
Dude.
I said no. I said no, it's not. My mic cut out though. It's not. It's not.
Dude, I was gonna say the Emoji Movie is one of the worst movies to give to a kid as an advice to just like manning up and just talking to somebody. It's one of the worst movies out there by date.
Bro, I looked at my Discord icon when I said, no, it's not, and it was just completely still.
I can say I respect other people's opinions, but if you like the Emoji Movie, get out.
If you like the Emoji Movie, you need to get a lobotomy.
I watched. I remember I watched that movie with my friend when it first came out, because we were like, this movie, like we were like, okay, this is obviously a cash grab, like we have to watch this. We watched it. We were terribly disappointed with it. We were expecting it to be bad, but not as bad as it was. Like it was just terrible.
Your expectations were low. Were you expecting it to be like so bad it's good?
We're still
kind of like that, yeah. But it was just bad. Like it was just a terrible like social advice for kids and people in general, man. Like it was just terrible.
I've never seen it, but honestly, I don't care. Spoil it for me. It's the Emoji Movie.
We're still talking about.
Oh yeah, no, it's just bad because like the entire plot was, this guy is just trying to, keep himself as a relevant emoji, and he ends up like almost getting deleted entirely from like basically the database of characters of emojis. He almost gets deleted, and you know I don't know, it's just like this is how you know I didn't really care about it, because like I rarely remember the movie itself, but towards the end
I do know this about the Emoji Movie. They almost like casted what was his name? Jordan Peele, I think is his name. They almost casted him for poop.
Really?
I forgot what he said. Hold on. Sorry about my keyboard. It's loud.
The fact that they would have
Maybe Jordan Peele would have made it better.
No, honestly, like he probably knew what was gonna happen. That's the reason why he declined.
Oh my god, the reason. Oh my god, the Emoji Movie. This is an art. Get out of here. Jordan Peele says the Emoji Movie drove him to early acting retirement.
That's how you know. That's how you know. Like he knew something was up. That's why he declined to offer. That's bad. That's how you know. That's how you know. Like he's such, and it's crazy because he's such a great actor and as well as a great director. Like he's amazing.
I mean, he still directs.
Yeah, but his next project that I know right now that's in the works is Nope. That's his next movie.
What about his Candyman movie?
Well, he's the executive producer. He's not directing the film.
Oh wait, he's helping with that movie.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
that's actually what I'm going to be seeing this weekend, because I'm going to be doing a review with my friends Tyler for our podcast.
I gotta say, but the OG Candyman rocks.
Oh yeah, the OG Candyman is still a classic.
I haven't seen it in forever, but I remember it being a fucking banger.
It's a
OG
classic
Candyman
movie.
is a banger, and then there's the Candyman sequels that no one talks about.
Oh yeah, no, it's just they're not even they're seriously bad.
The only like major thing I remember from the Candyman movie is that he has a hook, and he got bees.
Candyman is basically Bloody Mary, but a black man.
Yeah.
With a hook.
Wow, that's kind of racist, buddy.
How is that racist?
That's kind of racist, buddy.
I'm getting on my phone. I'm Twitter.com.
That's kind of racist, buddy. Just kidding.
Anyways,
okay,
let's talk about Candyman
Farewell to the
Flesh.
I'm just kidding. No, it's just I think this remake is actually going to be a box office hit, because the fact that Jordan Peele is an executive producer, and already with his works with Get Out and Us, those were absolute phenomenal movies in my opinion. Those are well done, but like I have high hopes for this Candyman remake, especially.
I hope they get Tony Todd to play him.
I think he is in the movie. It looks like he is reprising his role as Candyman, but I don't know how many scenes he was actually doing. All I know is I saw him, and I was like, that's Tony Todd. I was like, there's no way he's not reprising his role, like unless if he was having like health issues or something. But he is reprising his. I mean, I could definitely check to make sure that he is, because if he's not, I actually would be a little upset.
I mean, there is one thing I can say about the Candyman remake, is that it will definitely be better then Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh, and Day of the Dead.
So
when go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say I don't see anything of the new movie, but let me see if. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, he is. He is going to be in the movie, but he will be playing as Daniel. Oh no, wait, that is him. He will be reprising the role as Candyman. But other than that, though, I knew he was gonna be reprising his role because I saw him and I was like, that's him. I was like, that's Tony Todd. I was like, I don't know how he wouldn't be reprising his role because that would have been kind of a really dumb, it would have been a really
Imagine they
dumb
got
thing.
Will Smith.
Oh God.
No, I would not watch it. I have no doubt about it. I would probably walk away from that because you can't just do that, man. Like,
First the
They
genie,
got King
now
Bach.
this.
They got that
One-viner King Bach to play Candyman.
Let's go.
A spoonful? Only a spoonful.
Only a spoonful.
Hey, yo, Doc, can I get some ice cream? Only a spoonful.
What that dog doing?
Hey
Did
Johnny.
you see that he
Yeah.
was announced for Smash Bros?
Shut up.
who?
King Batch.
No, he wasn't. That was a meme.
I know.
Hey Johnny.
Yeah.
What's next?
What is
next?
next? Oh my
Obama.
goodness gracious. We're gonna talk about some more movies because
Spider-Man No Way Home trailer.
oh god, we might as well. Dang it. I wanted to say that for last, but we're gonna talk about that right now.
We can save it for last, but okay.
We'll save that for last because there's a lot of stuff that
There
we're gonna
is.
talk about that.
It's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man, yes. So I think other than that, I want to
Oh,
save that for
stop
last. But
dying.
the games, I want to talk about some games. So we got what is it? We got Smash characters revealed.
Smash Bros character.
We got
He's
so
Kazuya,
overpowered.
man.
He's so overpowered.
We got Kazuya. Kazuya is overpowered. I love him.
I do too. I was a little disappointed, but then I played as him, and he's so good.
So
like half of his moves are like invincible, and
Exactly.
half of them have like
I'll be
super
back.
armor.
Mhm.
And even his idle animation has super armor.
Mhm.
And
Wait,
one of his taunts does damage.
I haven't.
Wait, what are we
I mean,
wait, what are we talking about? Sorry, my mom wouldn't walk through my room.
oh no, it's fine. No, we're talking about Kazuya, how he was revealed as the latest Smash character, and there's only one more before this battle pass is done.
Bro, I swear, if it is like not Rayman or like Doomslayer,
Or Waluigi.
they've hinted at it being Doomslayer.
They've hinted it as a lot of characters.
Yeah,
That's the thing, and I'm just surprised that they don't have Waluigi as an actual character to play as.
Character.
They
That's what
never,
I'm hoping.
They have not done that forever, like other than like other games like Mario Kart and just any other of those games that he was involved in.
When Waluigi gets in, that I will be for eternally grateful.
Yeah. I will scream if Waluigi gets in. I will cry if Fortnite guy gets in.
I will not ask for any other character ever again.
I just hope it's not Mr. Fortnite Man.
If it is, I'm going to delete Smash.
It's possible, but I don't think so.
It
It's
is.
not. It's not highly just because.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't. Because I don't think a lot of people would like that as a final character.
No.
I would think I'd like it as a me costume. I could do that.
I'd be
Oh.
fine with a me costume, but
Yeah, I think it's the last character. Have it set out for a bang. It should be Waluigi. That would be like that would be up there. That'd be like,
okay,
oh my god.
You know how in Smash 4 they did like the fighter ballot where like the most popular character would like get in Smash?
yeah.
Like the
I
most
don't.
the most like voted character and it turned out to be
Mhm.
Bayonetta.
Mhm.
I wonder I hope they do something similar like that again.
That
True.
this is the final character.
Mhm.
It's just the glow squid.
Axel Oddle from Minecraft.
Now you get my joke about the glow squid boat thing.
Yeah. Bro, final character Brian.
Oh my god.
I think that the final character will be Gordon, because Gabe. Gabe
Yeah.
said something about
Dude,
it.
I hope it is Gordon Freeman.
I'd be
That'd
fine
be
with
cool. I'd
You
be fine
know
with
who,
Gordon
you know
Freeman. That
who
would
I
be
really
really
want
cool.
it to be, though?
Who?
Who?
Adrian Shepard from Opposing
Bro,
Force.
that would be such a good comeback for his character.
Or at least make it like a skin for Gordon. I'd
Yeah.
take that as well, but still, Adrian.
Yeah, the main like 3 characters I want from like Half-Life is Gordon, G-Man, or Adrian.
How would G work? Actually, that's a question. That's the question.
He just freezes time, and then the game
Yeah,
ends.
it's some like Chronica from like Mortal Kombat 11 type stuff, and he just like fucks with time.
Well, I haven't played 11 yet because I don't have it.
What if the final Smash character is just like...
Okay, okay, Marble
It's just
Hornet.
like a sim character. And they have
Bro,
no moves.
imagine it's
They
like this
have-
big lead up.
No,
Bro,
no,
it
no, no,
shows
no.
any-
They just have like no moves. They're just like a guy from The Sims.
No, I like to imagine it's like this big lead up of like a purple cap with like an upside down L. It's like hitting to be Waluigi, and then just a sim walks up and grabs and goes abo ego.
Abo, you gotta get trolled, pranked alert. Abo, go get
Bro, bro, picked up the cap like Fortnite dances and says abo ego.
And then
And
he
then
just
he, like,
gets
plays the
decked in the
title.
face by
Yeah.
Waluigi. And then he just gets decked in the face by Waluigi.
And then Waluigi gets attacked by another Sims character.
So I
This
actually I actually forgot about this. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I actually forgot about this one.
Yes. I'm
Abomination.
I'm so ready.
Yes,
to see that.
Dude, I saw Abomination
yeah, I
and
know.
I started freaking out so much.
I don't know. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, he's in it. I'm like, oh my god.
Because
What's Abomination?
Abomination is one of the Hulk's arch nemesis. He was first premiered in The Incredible Hulk, and then he actually was put in the Avengers game for the PS4 and PS5, and now he's going to be in Shang-Chi, which
He was
my
also in the
and which one?
he was also like the first villain that appeared in the Lego Marvel game.
Mhm.
I did not know that.
But
Yeah,
he's
I haven't
also-
played it, so
Yeah, the first boss you encounter is Abomination, and that's how I first like found out about him.
it's
But-
just
Is it not
Abomination.
just like
Mhm.
Red Hulk?
No.
Yeah. It goes from Abomination and then like Red Hulk attack, and then you have to fight Sandman.
Mr. Sandman.
But
Yeah, yeah,
Abomination. He's also gonna be in She-Hulk as well.
that's what I heard
Fact.
too. That's what I heard.
Fun fact, Sandman and that one song from Minecraft have the exact same melody.
Really?
Melody.
Melody.
Bum, 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 bum,
Really?
bum,
That's crazy.
bum, 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 bum.
That's cool.
But
Mr.
man,
Herobrine.
But
Hand me a sandwich.
Bro, Mr. Brian.
Mr.
I'm-
Brian Griffin from the hit TV show
Mr.
Family
Brian.
Man.
But I
He
am
just gets
ready.
hit by a car.
Bro, fucking Mr. Brian, wish me a seed.
Mr. Brian, get hit by a car.
But I am very ready to see Shang-Chi. Like,
yeah, I'm really excited to watch Shang-Chi as well because I actually have been really eager to see Abomination on the big screen again, and he looks really
Yeah.
sick with his new design because he looks more amphibian, which I was very surprised about. I was like,
I haven't seen his new.
yeah,
design.
dude, the trailer was pretty sick for Shang-Chi.
And they're getting the same actor who played him in The
Yup.
Incredible Hulk.
Yep.
And thank the Lord he's not getting replaced like Edward Norton did. But I'm okay with Mark Ruffalo. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Damn.
Here's another movie that I forgot. This is actually an article that I pulled from comicbook.com as well. This article is Venom Let There Be Carnage reportedly pushed to 2022, and this is not a good thing just because this was planned for me and my friends to do a review on. So the article starts off with, it looks like Eddie Brock is on the move again. With COVID-19 cases surging thanks to the Delta variant, movie studios are once again looking at the box office landscape and making alternative plans. One of Sony's biggest release this year, Venom Let There Be Carnage, was already pushed from September to October. But it looks like the studio still isn't entirely comfortable with the plan. Sony is now reportedly looking to delay the Venom sequel yet again, pushing it to 2022.
I swear, if they do that, I'm going to be angry.
Yes, I'm sorry to interrupt, but talking about sequels, is anyone else excited for the Sonic the Hedgehog sequel?
Yes,
I am.
You know what? Let me bring this up too, and I totally.
I was surprised you didn't have it on your little discussion.
I totally, because I actually talked about this a week or two back on Kino Talk. So reported now is that Idris Elba will be playing as Knuckles for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which I am very, very on board for, because I think Idris is going to kill as Knuckles.
I've seen rumors recently that Shadow's going to be in the sequel.
Oh,
that would be so cool. I heard it's going to be like about Sonic Adventure 2 kind of.
Yeah, no, I've seen like rumors on like Twitter, like just like the general internet of like Shadow's gonna be like a recurring character in it. I'm so excited for it.
I'm just really excited for Knuckles.
Sorry for interrupting, but like I have my fan on in the background, so
I'm excited. I'm
why.
excited for Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. Yeah,
yeah, dude, because Knuckles. Oh man.
I wonder if Silver is ever gonna appear.
That'd be cool.
Can we just get everyone now? Like, can we just get Silver, Vector, SBO, Cream,
Big the Cat,
Big the Cat,
Rocky, Chaos?
I
Is
think
that his name, the water-looking guy? Is that his name, Chaos?
Bro, bring back Tails doll.
Shut up!
I think they're going. I think they're going to slowly bring everyone from the actual Sonic the Hedgehog universe. I think they're going to slowly do it through movies.
The Sonic Chew.
Please,
Sonic Chew.
please bring Silver. I really want Silver. If we get Shadow,
that'd be cool.
I'll bring Silver. I want to see
that
the
would
three
be pretty
Super
cool,
Hedgehogs.
man.
I want to see all 3 Super Hedgehogs. I want to see Werehog. I don't care. I loved Unleashed.
No.
Unleashed was good.
No.
Unleashed is pretty good. Yeah.
Doesn't the movie come out in April as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
April what? 12th?
12th,
I'm
yes.
not sure.
Yeah, it is April 12th, I believe.
But
I'm
it's pretty good that they haven't delayed it as well.
April.
Yeah, because I
April
think,
8th. April 8th.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I said.
I think as soon as they released the first one, they immediately started production on the second one.
That's because like the first one was honestly a box office hit, and there was very negative.
It was destined to be a box.
Yeah, like there was negative and positive reviews because originally with the first design of Sonic, that was like really what drew away people. But then when they redesigned it, I think one of my friends actually said the reason why they probably did that was to kind of do it as like a catch grab. Like, oh, you know, we did this so that people could be negative about it, and then we just brought out the real design. I was like, but that's really stupid because now you have to redesign a lot of the scenes with Sonic in it now. Of his new design, which should have been what it should have been from the beginning.
I think what they actually meant is like they had like the new design rendered. They just put out the original design.
I just think that's dumb.
Yeah.
It's just a bad way to.
Yeah, but it also helped with COVID. COVID shut everything down, so that was like the last movie everyone went to see, and like.
Yeah.
Well, the last movie that was actually shown in the movie theaters was I believe it was the Invisible Man, because I remember that was the last movie I went to go see.
Sonic was the last movie I went to go see.
Okay.
I watched the Invisible Man recently. It's such a good movie.
It's a fantastic movie. I love the modern take of it from the original. Like it's a modern take from the original.
Yeah, it's a very good like spin on the 1933
Mm-hmm.
one.
I love it. Yeah, it's great. It's a great way of taking things on.
I like both equally because the 1933 one is just really good and
Oh
like
yeah.
nostalgic and everything, and the 2021 it just improved a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And which better in quality as you'd expect from from an adaptation made like almost a century later.
Of course, of course.
But yeah, I like both a lot because they're good.
So let's actually get into some games because we were talking about some games. The second thing that I wanted to mention about was Aliens Fireteam Elite. So I don't know if you guys seen the trailers for that.
Wait, what is that again?
Aliens Fireteam Elite. So it's the third-person shooter where you are in a team of Marines and you are killing the alien hive of xenomorphs. And the cool thing...
Yes! I didn't know the title of the game.
Oh, yeah.
But
No,
I've seen that a lot.
The cool thing about it, too, is that they are bringing different... actually, not different, but new alien xenomorphs. They're bringing in new xenomorph
really?
designs. Yeah, so that's why I'm actually pretty excited because they'll be introducing different xenomorphs now.
Yeah, I love the Alien franchise. I'm excited to see what they like. The Alien franchise is so well made.
Ridley Scott is hot.
Also, speaking of like
Ridley Scott, more like Ridley Hot.
Speaking of a Scott,
Scott the
before we move on to Scott, speaking of like games, Johnny, have you heard about the new Resident Evil game coming out soon? Called like the RE verse, where it's like a multiplayer Resident Evil game where you can play as like all the previous characters.
I actually did not. This is new to me.
Yeah. RE verse, which is like it's reverse or something like that. It's gonna be like a multiplayer Resident Evil game made by I forgot the company, but
it's not by
play as,
Capcom, is it?
It is. Wait, is it? I
Bandai
remember seeing,
Capcom.
Hold on, I want to see who's making it, but it was gonna come out in June, but they had to push it back.
I know there's in the works right now of remaking Resident Evil 4, which I think is going to be phenomenal as well. If they redo, I think honestly they're probably going to redo every single one, just for the hell of it. They're going to do every single one, but Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5 are going to be ballers because those are really good ones.
I remember. I don't ever remember really playing 4, but I remember playing 5 when I was younger.
Yeah, 5 was really good. 5 was really good. 4 I did play too. Me and my cousins played 4 a lot. Like 4 was probably a really hard storyline.
Yeah, I'd never really played it, so I don't know. Also, ReVerse is being developed by Capcom and NeoBards.
Oh, jeez.
And it was gonna come out like a few months ago, but they had to push it back due to the technical difficulties with the multiplayer, I guess.
That sounds about right. That does sound about right. So, Scott Cawthon retires officially, and this article that I actually did manage to find was from back in June 17th. Just because it's old news doesn't mean it's old news for us, because there was a lot of controversy that went on when he initially retired just because of what he did. And the start of the article is Scott Cawthon, the independent developer best known as the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's series, has announced his retirement from professional game development. Quoted from him, "I've had a blessed, fulfilling, and rich career." Cawthon wrote on his personal website, "I've been shown great kindness, and I've tried to show great kindness in return. I've tried to make some good games, let the debate ensue, and I've witnessed the creation of possibly the most creative and talented fan base on the planet. But here on the 7th anniversary of the first game's trailer, as I realized that I was in my mid-30s when I created the series, and now I'm approaching my mid-40s, I realized that I miss a lot of things that I got to focus on before Five Nights at Freddy's became such a success." Cawthon continued. "I miss making games for my kids. I miss doing it just for fun, and I miss making RPGs, even though I stink at it all. All of this is to say that I am retiring. Now, there is a lot of controversy behind that stuff, too. Because he was, as we were talking about this earlier, he was a Christian Republican?
Yes.
And that's because he grew up in
Texas.
In Texas, yeah. So in this article a little bit more, it says Cawthon recently came under fire after financial records showed that he had been making donations to controversial U.S. politicians, including former.
Can I just say that's a really scummy thing to do, just to like find someone's financial?
Oh no!
things?
I was
Like,
about
that's
to bring
just
this up.
scummy.
I was about to bring this up, but the person that originally like started all this and like posted it, he posted it for a joke and didn't want them to get popular. And then it caused this man to retire.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous because in this it says including.
I mean, it's scummy to do it for a joke anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And then it caused him to retire.
Yeah.
It's also hard to find any politics that aren't like anti-LGBTQ anyway, in general. So he really didn't have a lot of options. He just picked the ones who think would be best to lead the country.
Man, he should ran for president.
He should have.
Also, continuing in his article, it says Cawthon responded to the public backlash by retiring his beliefs while also claiming that to have love for the LGBTQ members of his fan base, despite supporting powerful people who have done everything they can to harm them. I'm a Republican. I'm a Christian. I'm a pro-life. I believe in God. Cawthon wrote in a now locked Reddit thread, I also believe in equality and in science and in common sense. Despite what some may say, all of those things can go together. That's not an apology or a promise to change. It's the way it's always been. Since Cawthon's announcement went live, social media has been inundant. I don't know what that term is, with messages of appreciation for his work. With his work, the hashtag Thank You Scott is currently among the top 3 Twitter topics in the United States. This was back in June though, so there's different hashtags that are now in top trending, but this was back in June. And the fact that somebody leaked out that information just to do it as a joke is really just terrible.
Yeah, but wait, this was back in June?
Yes.
Yes.
It felt like it was in July. What the heck?
No, this was in like mid-June.
This was mid-June. It's just.
I remember saying.
It's just I think it's terrible because you really are going to jeopardize someone's life's work just because they donated to hire politicians, right? At the time. But it's just still uncalled for. Like, I understand where they're coming from, but still, you didn't have to put them out like that.
I'm sorry, but we're talking about like Scott Cawthon and everything, and Dom's just over here eating his dinner.
I mean, I would
It's
too.
actually watermelon. It's watermelon.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, carry on.
Yeah.
But what were you guys saying?
DJ was gonna say something, but
Okay, I'm back. Okay. And another thing is, I'm more angry that people just threatened to dox him, and his was.
Oh no, people didn't threaten to. They did dox him.
No, they threatened to dox him.
No. Some people actually did dox him.
Oh yeah, they did. They did dox. And how long was she in her pregnancy again?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, like they. Oh my god, it just makes me angry.
Yeah.
why did they dox him?
I don't know.
Because they don't like his views.
Yeah.
It's his own opinion. You can't change his own opinion. That's just ridiculous, man. You can't change someone's own opinion because you think it's wrong. That just makes you more wrong than anything at this point.
Yeah.
Nobody's opinion is going to be the same. You're going to say, oh, you're simple and closed-minded, but that just makes you more closed-minded than anything at this point.
Bruh, people should be able to say their political views without doing dumb shit.
Well, yeah, and that's just the thing. That's the case. That's how it's always been. with people who will just shut you down just because they think you're completely wrong and you don't believe in the same thing they do. It's just a whole bunch of controversy at that point because you're thinking that your ideology is the best ideology when it's not. Like, anybody's ideology is going to be different, and everybody thinks that their own ideology is going to be better than others because of how arrogant they are. Like, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
It's just,
But the entire situation messed up.
oh yeah.
Just
it's so unfair.
Okay, I want you to be put in Scott's shoes. Okay, imagine this. You just say your own opinion. Like, and I'm saying this to people who hate Scott for it. Just imagine this. Be in Scott's shoes for right now. Your opinion is out there, and then everybody in the world just like constantly through the internet is just kicking your nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And people started calling him a coward after he retired. What would you do if you were in a situation?
Yeah, and I've seen people who've had to do that because they don't want to ruin their reputation. And it's like, that's really dumb. Why? Like, I'm sorry, but like, I kind of agree with some of those people. Like, why do you have to do that? Like, why do you have to stop doing what you're doing just because it's going to ruin your reputation? Just let people say what they want to say about you. Let them try to do what they want to do. But continue doing and pushing yourself forward so that you can be better than what they, are assuming.
Yeah, this is true, but I also think Scott planned on retiring, and I don't think he planned on it. I don't think he was ready to just yet, but I think with all of this, it just like pushed him towards the edge.
Yeah.
This was the final point. Like, I don't think the whole Twitter drama is the like entire reason why he retired, but I think it was just the thing that pushed him over the edge.
It's just really bad that it had to come out to that point for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I think it's unbelievable. Like, people will do that and go out of their way to do so because they just have nothing else to do.
Yeah. But moving topics.
Moving topics.
Sorry, why am I saying sorry? It's about Dead by Daylight. But what do you guys think about the new Dead by Daylight character?
You're talking about Pinhead?
I'm talking about Hellraiser, man.
Fucking Hellraiser. Dude, I was pissed. You know why?
Why?
I thought Freddy Fazbear was going to be in it. Dude, not going to lie.
I think out of all like FNAF things, I think Springtrap would be like the most.
Dude,
That's
no,
what
like I thought Freddy Fazbear was actually going to be the next killer. Like that was actually like my hype of Dead by Daylight. But then when they announced Pinhead, I was like, okay, I can see, but
if
it's
you really
just...
think about it, Pinhead makes like a lot of sense for Dead by Daylight. But the thing that makes me mad about the situation is that after seeing gameplay of Pinhead, he's like the weakest character.
He really is.
Even though in the movie he's like a god.
He is actually one of the weakest killers I've seen by far.
He's like weaker than Freddy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they did him so bad.
He is really weak. Like, he's so easy to juke in the game too.
Yeah, like I've seen it, like some of his like attacks, and they're cool. But the thing is, they do like 2 damage, and like bro, he sucks.
He's a bit OP'd, and he just like well, I mean that's the whole mechanic of the game. Like you get hit twice, you're down. But other than that, it's you can juke him. Like you can really juke him. I've seen people juke him already. I'm like, bro.
Okay, one of the only things I do like about the Pinhead update is that some of his movie voice lines are incorporated.
I didn't get a chance to see that stuff.
Yeah, when someone like opens the box thing or whatever, he like teleports them and he says like a random quote from them. Which I think is a pretty cool mechanic. That's all that Pinhead's got going for him right now.
Dang, man. Yeah, I know. It's just incredible. I'm just I'm still pretty petty about Freddy Fazbear not going
to get Springtrap. Petition to get Springtrap.
Yeah. Okay. No, I have a question.
Yeah.
DJ and Johnny, whatever. which one would you guys like to see more? Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's, which is like, you know, the killer of the entire franchise, or Slender Man?
So
Why do you have to do that?
here's the thing. So Slender Man has only been in the games that he was actually meant to be in. If he were to ever be put in the game, it would have to be this game. Just because the fact that he has not been in any other games that I have seen by date. And it would be pretty cool to try to escape Slender Man's grasp and stuff, just because he's an interdimensional being.
Yeah, the thing is that I feel like he would be OP because he can like legit just teleport. Like, he doesn't.
But
even
there's
really
there's another character who can actually teleport too. Her name is the nurse. The nurse can actually teleport.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
nurse. Yeah.
She can teleport to around a map, but they could actually adapt that into his character design, so they don't have to do a lot of research and trying to make that, stuff too.
I wonder what design they would go for.
I don't know.
For Slender Man, would they like try to make their own, or would they go for like the movie design?
I
Or,
hope
like-
the Arrival.
Oh, the Arrival model sucks. What do you mean,
The Arrival model looks good.
bro? He has roaches on his face. It looks like he has like some like dirty ass like things on his face.
It looks kind of like the movie one.
No, it doesn't. Not
Yes,
at
it does.
all. No,
Bro, the
not at
movie
all.
Sucks anyway.
Yeah, the thing is that in the 2018 movie, the only good thing good was the Slender Man costume. And bro, the Slender Man costume is 10 times better than the entirety of Arrival.
No, the Arrival
Bro,
was.
what
I
you're
don't-
talking about? Slenderman in the 2018 film looks like.
No,
It's the best thing in the movie.
I think though, compared to those two, I would feel it would be better to get Slender Man just because I've never seen him in any other game
Yeah.
to date. So it would be pretty cool to see him as a killer in Dead by Daylight, because I feel he would be really well compared next to like Nemesis, because Nemesis is a pretty beefy guy. He's big,
bro,
strong.
you have Nemesis, which is like a beefy guy, and then you have a stick.
Dude, like Nemesis and who are the other killers that I think are just like pretty good in the game? Nemesis and Trickster. Trickster is a really OP character when he has.
Which
his
one
knives.
is Trickster again?
Trickster is like the anime-looking guy that carries the rainbow-colored knives. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Trickster is pretty OP'd, but like I feel they would have to adapt him in some sort of way because of how tall he is. So they would have to figure out about like mapping him throughout the game because of how tall he is, or he would only be available to be used on certain maps that are open areas. And but I think the devs could work on that, but for a more easier character, they probably would do Springtrap. That's just the devs
Because
just
he
mindset.
fits for Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it's just he would fit more, but I would really love to see Slender Man and Dead by Daylight.
But two other characters. Would you want to see Freddy, or not Freddy, Jason in Dead by Daylight, or Candyman?
Freddy Jason.
No, I didn't mean to say Freddy.
Freddie Mercury.
But would you want to see Jason Voorhees or Candyman more?
So I think Candyman would be pretty cool, because Candyman would probably teleport with bees. I think Candyman would teleport in and out.
Oh, dude,
of
like
areas
bees
with
would
the
be a
bees.
really cool part of his character.
I think the bees would actually be a really cool adaptation for Candyman with his bees. The reason why I don't think I would want to see Jason is because Jason already has his own game, Friday the 13th, and if they would ever try to get him in the game, they would have to do a huge contract for him. But I think Candyman would probably be easier with the contract, since Candyman has never been in any games except for like fan games. Like this weird Mortal Kombat-esque fighter game that had a whole bunch of killers. But I think Candyman would be pretty cool.
Terrordrome.
Yes, Terrordrome. Yep, that's it. Like that game was pretty cool.
Did you know that Terrordrome 2 came out recently?
I did not.
Yeah, it's basically essentially the same thing, but it's with like cryptids and like urban legends.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, Slenderman's in that game.
Ooh,
Slenderman's in the second one, but like
nice.
he's referred to as like the stick man or whatever. It's some weird.
I call him Skinny Lad.
I remember that from our Marble Hornets watching.
But it's
Yep.
just like it's just I would like to see Candyman because I feel Candyman's like powers would be really cool, just because of how he is.
Yeah, Samara Morgan from The Ring would also be a really cool character.
That would be really cool, yeah. Like
I-
for Survivor.
Survivor or Killer doesn't really like. She fits as both.
That's true. That's true, but I think like they would, because if they're gonna bring people like characters from different franchises, they have to bring in both Killer and like a couple survivors. But like I know Slenderman has a few characters, so they would either have to like figure out about like characters from like the franchise.
Jay from Marble Hornets.
Oh, the Bobby James of
Oh,
skin.
bro, they're gonna add Alex Crayley.
Bro, they better cut Wayne the Rock Johnson from Project Zalgo in there. I will
No.
sue them.
They don't even know you.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay.
I want to get into the second to last article real quickly before we actually wrap up with our final article. So this was something that I just found in the gaming articles of comicbook.com. So it says official Stardew Valley Cup announced by developer with a prize pool of over $40,000. So the article is Stardew Valley developer Eric, Concerned Ape, Baron, and Zach Unsurpassable Z Hartman have announced the first official Stardew Valley Cup, a tournament of sorts where teams attempt to complete various challenges to earn the most points. This isn't just for fun, however, as it was also revealed that the Stardew Valley Cup will include a prize pool of over $40,000. The last major update of Stardew Valley was the release of 1.5 for PC late last year and 1.5 on console early this year, with the mobile version of 1.5 still to come. So the announcement of Stardew Valley Cup is essentially the biggest Stardew Valley news since the reveal of the board game. So, like, I don't know if you guys played Stardew Valley. I have, but
I've played bits of it, but I never finished.
like Stardew Valley has this esque similar to Minecraft, except it's a side scroller 2D game, and like the objectives and stuff are different, and the storyline is different too. But it's really, really cool just because these two developers want to make an official Stardew Valley Cup. Just because they want people to, you know, get more involved into this game, I'm guessing. And since they are doing this prize pool of over $40,000, that's really going to draw a lot of attention from people in the community itself. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But the last one that we got to talk about is the trailer reveal to Spider-Man No Way Home, which was the biggest anticipated trailer by far within these past months of this year. Because, somebody leaked the video of the trailer, and that's when Marvel had to pull the punch and go, all right, we gotta pull this. We gotta pull this now. So, I actually did find an article of it. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer released. Brace yourselves, Spidey fans. The first trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home has arrived, featuring Tom Holland's return for his third solo flick. The teaser returns fans to the Marvel Cinematic Universe with everybody's favorite wall crawler, his usual supporting characters, and then some. The teaser picks up immediately after Spider-Man Far From Home as Peter Parker tries to carry on in life with the world knowing his secret identity. This leads to the character's arrival and at the Sanctorum, where he asked Doctor Strange to cast a spell that make people forget who he was. A scene taken straight from beloved One More Day story arc. As teased by trailer release, No Way Home is shaping up to be a massive movie for both Sony and Marvel Studios. In addition to Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon reprising their roles, the movie has been rumored and include a plethora of guests from Benedict Cumberbatch to Alfred Molina And Willem Dafoe, Charlie Cox has even been rumored to reprise his role as Matt Murdock from Marvel's Daredevil. Either way, the movie is diving fully into the multiverse as Sony X's admit there's a plan to eventually bring some into the MCU adjacent world it's crafting with franchises like Venom, Morbius, and Kraven the Hunter. Now, it's pretty...
Kraven the Hunter. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Kraven the Hunter, man. It's
Played by Jimmy Kimmel.
It's crazy because there has already been assumptions that Sandman, the Lizard, Electro, other of the Sinister Six, because even Doc Ock is coming back with the actor himself playing as Doc Ock, which
from the Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, from the Tobey Alfred Molina reprising his role as Doc Ock, and Willem Dafoe too reprising as his character as Green Goblin. Yes, it's crazy because people have seen that. Sandman is very unsure of because we didn't get a good glimpse of Sandman. Lizard we didn't get a good glimpse of, and as well as Electro. But people are saying that they will be reprising. They will be appearing in this movie, and people are thinking that the character or the actors who played their characters will be reprising their roles.
Cool.
Electro is definitely coming back because Jamie Foxx said that he was coming back.
And if that's the case, then maybe Sandman, I forgot who the actor was, maybe he will be reprising his role. But we don't know for sure. And
Talking about Spider-Man.
Hello,
sorry,
Peter.
Go ahead, sorry.
Hello, Peter.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are definitely going to be in this. I don't
Oh,
know.
I hope they are.
I think they are because what is it?
I don't think Andrew Garfield, but Toby, yeah.
Well,
No,
yeah, Toby. I mean,
Garfield.
Tobey Maguire went in for a suit check, not too long ago. Andrew Garfield, I haven't heard anything about him.
I remember
Yeah,
in an
because the
interview-
Amazing Spider-Man films sucked.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
if Jamie Foxx's Electro is gonna be, that is from the Andrew Garfield one.
Yeah.
So
Andrew Garfield is going to be in this.
I hope he is.
Like,
Speaking. Sorry, Seth, go ahead.
well, it's crazy because like this is going to be such a highly anticipated film because they're finally bringing out the multiverse for Marvel Studios and Sony. And there's even an article not too long ago that who's the guy that played in Venom?
Hardy.
Matt Hardy, yes, thank you. Matt Hardy or Tom Hardy, yeah. Not Matt Hardy. Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy even said that he wants Spider-Man in the Venom films. Like he wants to play up against Spider-Man, whoever would.
That would be cool.
He wants to do that. He said he would kill for that. He said he would sign any contract to do that sort of film. And it would be pretty cool because if they were ever to bring Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson reprising their own roles as well, that would be a really cool way of reintroducing Venom and Carnage. Actually, more so introducing Carnage for the first time in live action because Carnage has never been in a live action film. Except for Let There Be Carnage, which will be the first one. But other than that, it's just really cool.
Let's bring Riot back. Let's bring Riot.
Rhino. People were thinking Rhino was coming back, but I haven't seen anything that leaks of saying if he's coming back or not.
Scorpion.
Scorpion would be pretty cool too. Scorpion, Vulture.
Vulture is freaking in the Morbius film.
Yeah, so I mean, it would be pretty cool if they brought him for this, but I don't know if that's even going to happen because, like, if they are bringing back all these villains for the movie, like, they have to bring, like, it has to be Sinister Six. If it's not Sinister Six, then I don't know what's going to happen then.
If it's Sinister Six, then that means Mr. Negative is going to be here.
Yeah, but, like, there has not been any information about that whatsoever. Like,
it's... Go ahead, sorry.
I've
only heard
it's crazy.
About the Sinister Six.
Yeah, speaking of, sorry to, this is kind of on topic, but speaking of, Spider-Man movies, are you guys excited for Into the Spider-Verse 2 next year?
Yes.
Yep. Yes, I'm really excited for that. I cannot wait for Into the Spider-Verse 2. If it's as
It's
good as
a-
the first one, it's gonna be the second one's gotta be great too, man.
It's gonna be a nut buster.
Mm-hmm.
They're all gonna. Both of them are gonna be. All three of the movies will be.
Exactly. I'm very excited for all this stuff to be going on
Mm-hmm.
for the next.
Yeah, it's gonna release October next year.
Yep.
What, Venom or
Spider-Verse 2.
Nice.
All right. We have came to the end of the show. We have come to the end of the show. We have come to the end of the show, and that means that we will be wrapping this up. And we do appreciate everybody who has listened to this wonderful episode of MGB Podcast, where we talk about entertainment news and we try doing, different stuff each time we do these episodes. And we like to update everyone about stuff that's going on in our lives and, in general.
This is the first episode where I've actually been in an entire episode.
I just noticed Emma left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Emma
You
left
just
like an
noticed?
hour
I
ago.
noticed that a while ago.
Emma said like 2 sentences at the beginning and then left like 30 minutes after.
Well, I mean, she's dealing with stuff, so like that's
Yeah.
understandable. So it's just it's life. We all got to do things to make ourselves better. I know. I definitely would like to start doing stuff for the group, but like we all have our own different things. We have our own different projects. I know I do not just this, but I also do my own podcast with my friend, and I also do streaming. So it's just been really busy and hectic with that lately. But yeah, we really do appreciate everybody who has stopped in, who has listened to this episode or watched this video, because we usually post this up to YouTube. So we really do appreciate you guys and stopping in and kind of giving yourself the update as well of what's going on. Show. We got DJ. We got Dom. We got Skivvy. We got Tyler. And
That's me.
we have Johnny, aka Big Dingus, and we thank you guys for listening to
Bobby Brown.
Subscribe
13th
to me.
episode.
Yeah,
Skippy
subscribe-
1, 2, 3, and
subscribe to
watch the
Bobby.
To the worst of the worst.
Alright.
Go-
Cut
go
that entire part out.
Go subscribe.
Killer.
Go subscribe to JS Camera.
Yes.
Subscribe
JS
to
Camera.
Project
Yes.
Zalgo and Marble Hornet's Vengeance.
Subscribe to JS Camera.
Go and follow MGB right now on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Go follow Mysterious Golden Blocks and become a block today.
Also
Not a
follow us on
blockhead, but a
Twitch.
block.
Become a block.
I thought-
Become
I
a
thought you were
Minecraft
just-
block.
Follow
Johnny,
us
I
on
thought
Twitch.
you were just about to end it at follow us to become a block.
Become a block. Just be a 4-dimensional cube.
Yeah.
A
Bro,
tesseract.
as soon as you hover your mouse over the follow button, you just transform into a 4-dimensional cube.
Zoom.
You enter the world of the 3-dimensional.
All right, everybody. Have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Follow us on
Alright,
Twitch.
Bye.